Good afternoon and welcome to the Umbraco meetup. Myself Girish and I'm working as a senior software developer in Faces and I have around 4+ year experience in Umbraco. And for those who are new to Umbraco, it's an open source content management system that allows developers to build dynamic and scalable websites. Umbraco is growing popularly worldwide and we thrilled to have a community of experts who can share the knowledge and experience with us. And from our last meeting onwards, we started an Umbraco development series. So Nijas Hamid will be the speaker today. Along with being a web developer, he's also a certified Umbraco master and also a core contributor. Besides using Umbraco, he regularly contributes to the open source community, providing bug fixes and new features to enhance the Umbraco platforms. So everyone, please sit back, relax, and enjoy the session. Thank you for coming, and let's make this meetup informative. So now, Nijas, you can take this right now.
Yeah, thank you, Girish, for the great introduction.
Okay.
So, yeah, welcome everyone. Myself, Nijas. So today, I would like to walk you through a deep dive session into the Umbraco's model builder. So first of all, let me share my screen. Yeah, in this session, basically, I would like to, explain what is Umbraco Models Builder and how you can configure Umbraco Models Builder and how you can really make use of it. Okay, so let me if you are familiar, I know some of you here are already familiar with Umbraco, and you must know what is Model Builder also. But if you are new to Umbraco, this session will be really helpful for you. Yeah. So yeah, let me explain what is Models Builder. Yeah, Models Builder is a it is developed as a community package for the Umbraco version 7, and later Umbraco introduced this package as a built-in plugin in the Umbraco from the version 8. And basically we all are a developers, as a developer we would like to do the model based development, right? So what model builder really do is like a model builder will generate uh, the C sharp classes based on the document type that you create inside the Umbraco CMS. You can really make use of it. Like you don't have to write the boilerplate code again and again in your source code. So using this package, it will help you to make your website development really fast, and you make use of as it is generating strongly typed C sharp objects. You can make use of the IntelliSense also in your Visual Studio. Yeah. So uh, yeah, let me explain the different modes in the Umbraco Models Builder. Like Umbraco Models Builder has three different modes, but actually these modes are renamed when they introduced the .NET Core package. I mean, from the version 9 itself, they made some slight changes to the Models Builder, and in the V8 it was .NET Framework, so the mods that were used in those versions were different, but somewhat it is same. uh, so if you are planning for an upgrade from the older versions to the latest version, please keep this in mind. You have to make the changes accordingly what it is recorded uh, in the .NET Core versions. I mean, in the Umbraco 11, the latest, or from the V9 itself. Yeah. So yeah, what are the three modes? In-memory auto, source code auto, and source code manual. These are the three modes in the Umbraco model builder. So In the first mode, it is in memory auto. It is the mode that is, you know, enabled by default in the Umbraco CMS. So actually, it will generate the models, but it will keep the models in the memory, virtual memory. So you cannot use it out of the scope of Razor view. Like you can only use the models inside the Razor. You cannot use anywhere else in your code base. That is the drawback of this mode. And it will automatically generate and compile on the fly whenever you make a change on your document type. And yeah, as I said, it cannot be used on anywhere in your classes or controllers anywhere in your code base. And other two are source code auto and source code manual. Yeah. As the name says, yeah, one is generated or automatically, which is source code auto, which will generate the models whenever you make changes in the document type automatically. But on the source code manual, it will only generate the models when you hit the button generate models within the Umbraco dashboard. Yeah, I will show you a demo so you will get more clarification on that. And yeah, using these two modes, you can you can use the C# classes or the generator models anywhere inside the inside on your code base. Yeah. Okay. That is difference that I just explained. Okay. Let's go for a demo. So you will get a more clarification uh, about the models further. Yeah. Yeah. This is a project that we used to, do the demo. We can, at the end of this meeting, I will share the code repository. So you can just use the repository and clone this project on your local and you can uh, work the way you want. Yeah. So let me run the project. As I said, Umbraco models, I mean, models builder is a built-in package. You can access the models builder from the Umbraco settings section and from the backend on the settings section. And there is a dashboard called models builder. Here you can see the model default mode is set as in memory auto. And yeah, it is enabled by default. So whenever we enabled models builder with in-memory auto mode, as I said, it will create the it will generate the models on the fly and it will automatically compile. And yeah, let me show you an example. Yeah, let me create a project document type. Let's call it standard page. Give some nice icon. And let's group it in a tab called content area. And let's have some properties like let's say page heading. and we can pick the text box, and let's have a description, and we can use the rich text editor. And let's have a image. Yeah, David. And yeah, we can use this page under the home page. So now we are able to create this document type, page type, under the home content. I mean, home node. Let's say about us, and who we are. Let me give some. Yeah. And let me add a image. So when I created a standard page document type, I choose document type with template. So choosing that option will create a template for this document type. So I can access it from here. Yeah. So as you can see, in memory, as I said, in memory auto will create the or generate the models in memory. So here we can under this namespace, and so we can use this model inside our template. But as I said, it cannot be used out of the Razor view. Cannot use anywhere on your class other than Razor view. Let's say I need to print the content of the standard page. So you have to provide the property alias. So in the normal way, what we actually do without using model builder, we actually do like we will write the code like this: model dot value dot. Then we specify the type of the particular type property, and we specify we will hard code or the constant value here of the alias name of the property. Let's say page heading. Like this, we will print the value in the normal way. But by using model builder, you don't have to do this. You can just sorry, refer it like this, and you can print the value. Yeah, let's see if this is working on. Yeah, it's so you can see the value that we are given is showing here. So this is how the in memory auto mode works. So let me show you the other two modes, which is source code auto and source code manual. Let me open my let me open my Visual Studio. Yeah. So in order to configure models builder, we need to specify some configurations on the app settings. As you know, the current versions of Umbraco are in .NET 7 and .NET Core, so you have to specify all the configuration inside the app settings. So you have to give them the model builder configuration inside the app settings as well. So here, as you can see, now I have given in-memory auto. So if you wanted to use other modes, you have to specify it here. So let's check how we can use the source code auto. So when you enable the source code auto, when you run the project, I will show you the models generated as physical files, which you can use anywhere on your code base. Let me go to the settings tab, models. As you can see, there is changes occurred in the this section. You can see the mod has been changed to source code auto. So on the namespace, under the namespace, umbraco.cms.web.com and published models. Okay, so you should be able to see the models inside the Umbraco folder on your root. As you can see, these are the generator models. Yeah, like this, a models builder will generate your or document type properties on your code base. Yeah. So now we used source code auto. We have another mod called source code manual as well, which is somewhat similar. The only thing is when you enabled this, you have to whenever you make a change on the document type, you have to come and click this generate models button. Then only it will regenerate your models. So is so you can use it based on the business logic and uh, the way you work. Yeah. So that is the three modes. So but and also there are some related configurations that you can set for these two modes. Let me show you. So if you wanted to, if you're working so let's say you wanted to generate these models or use these models on a different class library. So if you wanted to refer these models on the different class library, you have to refer this web project on that class library. So it will make the circular dependency error. So in order to avoid that, the models builder allow you to specify the namespace, and you can uh, move the models, generator models to the different class library as well. So to configure that out of the scope, models builder provided some configuration properties that you can set here. Let me, yeah, models directory, and then we can set the model namespace, and you can set you have if you are generating these models outside of the web project, you have to specify this as true, then only it will generate on the outside the uh, outside your web project. And then you need to enable debug level. And also one more property is uh, flag if any models are out of date, you have been generated, then this notification will be fine. Yeah. So here in this model directory, you will specify where you really wanted to generate these models to. Yeah. So let me create a class library here. Let me stop and let me create a class library. New project, class library. Next. Uh, yeah, let me call it models. Yeah, and reset it inside SOC folder. Next, create. Yeah. So I also wanted to. I would like to create a folder inside this page models. Whenever you specify the path, make it with tilt type tilt character, so because it is virtual directory, and specify the model directory path, and yes, to the folder where you really wanted to you know generate the models to. Then you have to specify the namespace. So something happened here. Yeah. Now we are configured the models where we really need to generate the models to, and then the namespace. Currently, the namespace is belongs to umbraco.cms.web.com and .published models, but we wanted to change to demo on our custom namespace. Yes. So yeah, we're all set. Let me run the project. So as I use the source code manual mode, I need to generate the models, then only the models will get generated. So as you can see, the models have been generated here. And you can use, yeah, there is some errors might be, we need to, yeah, these models are generated. We can use these models, but before that, let me just uh, there is a gone. Yeah, let me run the project. Yeah, nice. So we can use these models instead of models in the memory. So let me take the standard bridge tracer view. Instead of this, let me use the generated model from my own classes. Yeah, let me also add this project reference. Let me run the project. Yeah, you might want to do. Let me check what is the error. Yeah. So basically, we had a model already generated here, so we need to remove it. Yeah. Then rebuild again. Yeah. Yeah. This is our page, and we are able to see the, you know, the content here. So like we, uh, you know, so now it is using it from our own namespace, and we are able to use these models from our class library. Yeah. So this is the basic configuration settings and way of printing contents using models builder. And I will show you this models builder can also use inside your code base or your classes or controllers, etc. So I will show an example of how you can use it inside your one of your controller. Yeah, I will show you an example with the render controller. Let me add a controller. You should, if you are familiar with Umbraco, you know what is render controller. If not, render controller is a controller that we use to hijack the root based on the document type. So let me create a render controller. In our upcoming sessions, we are planning to we will we are planning to take sessions about the controller also. So we will get an idea about all the controllers that can be used inside Umbraco. So let me create a controller. In our case, so when you create a render controller, you have to make sure you create it with the exact same name of your document type. So what was our document type? It is standard page. So you have to uh, create the controller with the name of the yeah uh, the name of your document type, and you have to render it from render controller. Yeah, and you have to uh, do some dependency injection. Let me say let's say I have to um you know uh, use the iLogger. To use yeah, this is enough, I think. And then and to use this here, and I have to put I composite lynching, and then I brought that's the access. Yeah, then I have to think enough, and we need to create a page. Nice. Then in order to initialize the render controller, use the render controller, you have to override the action, and then yeah. So template and current. This is how we actually implement the render controller. But in this case, we need to use our generator model. So what we can do is, let's say we have variable. Let's initialize a variable, standard page, and uh, yeah. Uh, a new create instance of the standard page, you have to uh, post two arguments. One is your I published content, and another one will be I published value fallback. Yeah, this also needs to be passed as an argument, because this one is used if you are really working with a multi-language or something. If you wanted to fall back your data to a different language if it is missing there. So this interface can be used here. Before using it, you have to create to do the dependency. I publish the value fallback. Yeah. What you can do is we can pass this models to this template. So here we have the uh, standard page template already here. And yeah, so let's say you also have a model, view model for this one. Let's view model. And you have to make it that inherit the content model in order to use it. And yeah, let's see. Yeah, yeah, let's just keep something here, a title or something. And we are going to use this on our, yeah, and I forgot something. Going to use our standard page. With page model, and we are going to use this model as a view model in our template. Okay. Yeah, and here let me uh, so this is our model, and here I'm going to use this. And say this, I will pass this parent page, and then I would like to, this way I can use view model. So the generator models can also be used inside my view model. This is how the kind of example that we can make use of the model generator models by the models builder inside a controller or in any classes. Yeah. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to print the values from, yeah, pH model. So you can see I am able to get the intelligence, and I can use the, yeah, So when I run the project, I should be able to print this value from the same as on the page. Yeah. Yeah, that's it. I think I have covered most of the use cases and how we can configure the models builder and different modes of models builder. Yeah, I hope everything is clear. Any doubts?
Yeah, yes, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
So, when should we prefer in memory against that source
Yeah,
code configuration?
yeah, yeah. Basically, in memory auto, when you don't wanted to use the generated models anywhere in your code base, so like I show like in the render control or anywhere else, you go for in memory auto. And as I said, the in memory auto is not able to use other than in Razor View. You can only use it on the Razor View. If you are a developer who is creating a website inside the Umbraco CMS, it is enough. And source code auto and source code manual is somewhat similar. And source code auto will generate the models automatically whenever you make a change on your document type. And source code manual, you need to you need to generate the models by hitting the button from the Umbraco dashboard on the models builder section. Yeah. So
Yeah,
models,
got it.
yeah, yeah.
Thank you.
Any other questions? So Nijas, which model is recommended one from you?
Yeah. So in my personal point of view, I would recommend source code manual. So if you are working with a team, we don't get surprised if anyone changed anything on the CMS and the generated models will be changed. So yeah.
Okay, thank you. So if anyone else have any questions, you can clarify now, or you can write up in the chat as well. Okay, looks like all things are clear for everyone. So thank you, Nijas, for the wonderful section, and I'd like to thank our sponsors, Umbra Confaces as well. And one thing I like to point out, this meetup is not just about a session. The purpose of the meetup is to connect, share ideas, learn from each other. So we expect inputs from you all. So it's an opportunity for everyone to meet people, make friends, build relationship. So please use maximum. Yeah, and we are also planning for to build a website for this Kerala meetup, and we will update the details coming days, coming meetups. And in that website we also giving opportunity to post blogs for those who have ideas or something. They can do the post blogging. Yeah, that's all. And Danesh, you have anything to add?
Can you share the GitHub repo?
Sorry, voice is
Yep, yep,
low.
sorry, yep.
Yeah,
So, can you share the, the GitHub repo with everyone so everyone can explore and see what we did so far?
yeah. Nijas, can you just show you already? I think you already took that one. Yes, that's in the chat.
Sorry, I was mute. Yeah, this is in the link is in the chat. Where we have updated. We will update the current development also, changes also to the repository as soon as end of this session. And we have added README also in the repository, and you can find the backend password and username and password on the README. Yeah, we
Thank you,
used
Nijas.
SQLite for the database. Yeah.
Or anyone have any ideas or anything like to share?
Yeah, I think Afreed shared a suggestion. I think he's not, is he is here in this meeting?
Yes, yes.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
Afreed, you can shoot it.
yeah, just like instead of building a website, why can't we just use Discord like create a Discord community and uh, do the further talking there, so we can like chat there better than like I think everyone knows Discord, so that's a better platform for a community. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you, Afri. That's a good suggestions. We expect this kind of suggestions from you all. And yeah, that's yeah, we'll add that. Is there anything else?
Can you say about our next session, upcoming session?
Sorry.
Our upcoming session.
Yeah, upcoming session, we are planning for templating, and we also will post that in the meetup. What's the coming sections are, and the dates are, we're planning with the second Wednesday next month. So also the timing is same 4 p.m. If you have any suggestion, like if you have any issues, the time is not convenient for you, you can just add as a comment, or you can add that in the chat. We can think about that timing changes and the date changes. Now we are planning for next month, second Wednesday. Uh, the topic we are planning is templating. Yeah, that's all for the day. And thank you all. Have a great day.